We're waiting for a remain in Mexico. I believe we have that decision in. Shannon Bream, are you there?
Yes. Okay. So this looks like, and this is a long one too, but we're getting through this. It looks like the Chief Justice John Roberts and Justice Kavanaugh joined with the liberal 3 justices for a 5-4 decision that's in favor of the Biden administration, at least for now. Again, this one is a little bit complicated, but they say essentially the government's rescission of that remain in Mexico policy did not violate federal law, but they say this October 29th memorandum, they took 2 bites at trying to get rid of this remain in Mexico, didn't constitute final agency action. So they say they're reversing the Court of Appeals, which had decided against the Biden administration, but sending this case back down for further proceedings. So this is a win at first blush, at first read overview here for the Biden administration that has been trying to get rid of remain in Mexico. We'll see if this is the final death knell on that policy. But for now, it looks like a 5-4 decision that should make the White House happy after a week where they've had a real buffeting and a brushback of everything they've been trying to do in their policies. This looks like the final case of the term is going to be one that will make the White House happy. We're going to keep reading.
Okay, you keep reading, and let's bring in Texas Congressman Henry Cuellar, who has been gracious enough to join us this morning. We're just getting this in. It looks like a 5-4 decision, maybe just like perhaps on a technicality. I'm not exactly sure yet, and you are looking at this too. What were you hoping to see happen here, Congressman?
You know, I want to make sure we have policies in place that can treat the migrants with respect and dignity, but at the same time have repercussions and that we follow the laws, because otherwise we're going to continue to have record number of migrants coming into the United States, and a lot of them are going to be released on our streets. So again, I want to treat it with respect, but the policies have to be calibrated in such a way that it doesn't encourage more people to come into the United States.
For your area, for your neighborhood, your district, the idea of remain in Mexico was that let's try to have a process here, not swamp the border, not swamp the Border Patrol. Let's have them remain in Mexico. The Biden administration twice tried to get rid of it. Did you ever advise them that that was a bad decision?
Yeah, you know, my position has been that in this case, if you have them remain in Mexico and they have access to an attorney they want to come and present their case, and they're in a safe situation, then we ought to do that, because otherwise you have so many people that come into the United States, and a lot of them are given false hope, because if you have 100 people, only 10 to 12% are going to be given asylum. Only 10 to 12% are going to be given asylum. So why are we letting 100%? Well, we should be allowing only 10 to 12% of those people come into the United States.
President Biden has been away for 4 days or 5 days at NATO, important meeting, but there's been a lot of things happening back home. And there's the Roe v. Wade decision. There's the fact that inflation and gas prices continue. Crime across the border, across the country is a really big issue. The border is a major issue. Griff Jenkins has been there for 6 days. He's counted 9,000 people came across. Do you think that Biden will ever turn his attention to the border in a serious way before the midterms?
Yeah, you know, and I feel bad for the president, because there's so many issues happening in the United States domestically and across the world, dealing with Russia and China. So, I mean, I feel, bad for him. But at the same time, there are people that can implement the laws that we have in the books already to make sure that there's repercussions. Because otherwise, when we finish this fiscal year, which will be on September 30th, we are going to have record number of people coming into the United States. And this is why certain policies like Title 42 are important to keep in place while we look at the situation at the border. Again, if there's no repercussions where people are returned under Title 8 or Title 42, they're going to keep coming into the United States in large, large numbers.
Congressman Henry Cuellar, thank you for your time today, sir.
Thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.